Hello everyone, a very good evening. Hope I'm audible. Can you all confirm in the chat if my voice is clear? Yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for confirming. With this note, I'd like to welcome you all to Statistics Doubt Clarification session. And before we begin with the session, I want everyone to change your chat settings to meeting group chat. All right? If not, if you directly send a message to me, then the instructor won't be able to see that. So make sure you all drop your message to meeting group chat so that we all can see. Yeah? All right. Without any further delay, we'll start with today's session. And here we have our instructor, Mahesh. Hi, Mahesh. Good evening.
Good evening, Ramya.
Yeah, Mahesh, you can start.
Okay, thank you. Hi, guys. Good evening to one and all present in this particular session. I hope my screen is visible. Yeah. Thank you for the confirmation, guys. I received the agenda, guys. Based upon the questions that you have shared. Most of the people are looking for the if condition, how to use if condition in Excel, and which type of plots to use. Which type of plot to use the things, okay? Is the agenda clear, guys? Is the agenda clear to each and everyone? Okay, Anil, my camera is not working, so that is the reason the camera is off. Okay, guys, is my audio clear apart from the camera? Okay, thank you. Okay, without any further delay, guys, we will start the session. First, use the if condition. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. The Excel sheet, were you able to see? Okay, what does if condition is going to do? Okay, if condition, if the result is true, if the result is, for example, there is a condition for each and every condition, there will be two scenarios, either true or false, right? If the condition is true, what will be the result? If the condition is false, or if the result is false, what will be the result? This is the condition is going to check by the true if statement, if condition. Okay, in if condition, there has to be a condition and two outputs. Okay, for example, if you notice here, I'm having numerical columns: ID, name, age, date of joining, salary, gender, education level, city, purchased, experience, hours worked, bonus, loan, investment. Okay, these are my columns. Now, if condition, when you are applying an if condition, it is going to applicable only on the numerical columns. If condition is going to applicable only on the numerical columns. Is it clear? Can I have a response? If condition is only applicable on the numerical columns, but not on the categorical columns. I will show you how. For example, if you notice a numerical column, there are numbers. When I use filter, if I sort the data, smallest value is 2 and my highest value is 17. Okay, my least value is 2 and my highest value is 17. Let's create experience category. Experience underscore category. Okay. I will be mentioning that minimum value is 2, minimum is 2, maximum is 10, sorry, 17. I will mention if a person whose experience is greater than 10 years, I will say he is senior. Okay, less than 10 years, junior. How many conditions I am having over here? How many conditions I am having? Greater than 10, less than 10. If a person is greater than 10, for example, experience is 6 years. Now, to which category he falls under? To which category he falls under? Senior or junior? Okay, see. Junior, right? See, I will help you here. Were you able to see the screen? If condition are equal to if. What is it trying to say? Logical test. Were you able to see? It is bold. Remaining all are in gray color. Were you able to see? If this value is greater than 10, okay? After that, you need to enter the comma for each and every syntax. We need to put a comma. See, is it graded out now? Were you able to see the difference? How to use a if condition? Now, what if greater than 10? What if greater than 10? Senior. Yes or no? Comma. What if other one junior? When I close the bracket, hit enter. Why am I getting this name error? Anyone? I will provide you the access to talk. Yeah, I have provided you
Double
access to talk.
quotes. Double
Sorry?
quotes. Double quotes for senior and junior.
Why? Why I need to mention double quotes for senior and junior? Why not for 10?
It is a string.
Condition, it is a value that we are showing.
Perfect. For string data, we need to mention the quotations. For numerical data, do I need to mention quotations?
No.
No. Okay. When I hit enter, senior, junior. Okay, guys, clear? How to create an if condition? Sure. I will help you with that, Kaushik. Okay. Okay, Kaushik is asking this condition. Filter employees who have education level as masters and experience more than 4 years. Okay, fine. Before that, is the if condition clear, guys? Can I have a response from each and everyone? Senior, junior. Okay.
Sir, once can you explain again?
Sorry?
Once can you explain again if condition? That strings.
Okay, what's your name, please?
Anil, sir.
Anil. Okay, where you are lagging so that I can help you from there.
That string part.
Okay, string part you are unclear. Okay,
Yeah.
see. What is the if condition is going to say? Equal to if condition. See, checks whether a condition is met and returns one value if true and another value if false. Were you able to see the syntax?
Sir.
What is the first thing I need to mention here? I need to mention the condition. If I say if brackets, what is the logical test? The experience column, in this particular column, whose experience is greater than 10 is a logical test. Okay, comma. I will be mentioning string data in the quotes, senior. Okay, string data. If you see, when I hit a comma, that means if greater than 10, help me with the junior. Okay, if it is false, if the value is not greater than 10, what will be the condition? What output you would like to see? What is output? If, for example, there is a value 8 greater than 10, is it 8 greater than 10?
Junior.
Anil, is 8 greater than 10?
Junior, sir.
Junior. Junior. Okay, string data we need to mention in the quotes. Okay, people are asking if equal to 10. Okay, fine. There is a 10 over here. What is the value we are getting here?
Junior.
Why? Here we mention greater than 10. If we mention greater than or equal to, if we mention greater than or equal to, see the beautification. Were you able to see the first one? That means greater than 10 means till 9 only. Greater than and equal to 10 means till 10. Clear? Greater than 10 means till 9 only. Greater than or equal to 10 means will till 10 only. Okay? Is the condition clear? If condition? Okay. Sir, what if I want to filter the data? Okay. Now, someone asked me a question. Filter employees who has education level as masters. First, what is the condition first? The education level masters. See, I will apply the filter like this. Where do we find this particular icon? Okay. Where do first place the mouse pointer anywhere on the column header. Under home ribbon, do you see editing option? When you click on this icon, do you see filter? Filter. Okay. Education level is masters. And who has the experience? Number filter greater than 4 years. That is what the question talks about. More than 4 years. Greater than 4 years. Were you able to see? Kaushik? This is how you can filter the data. Clear, guys? If you notice here, when I say filter, when I apply filter, do you see this icon? A filter icon. A filter icon is applied on this particular columns. Clear? You can drop down, you can say clear filtering. You can also use custom filtering, guys. Custom filtering, sort the data. Sort by, for example, let's say education level, A to Z. You can add the another level. Then go by salary, largest to smallest. If I sort it, see, education level A, B, C, D, and the salary based on the salary. Where is that salary column? Yeah, were you able to see? Highest. Based upon the education level, we are sorting the salary column as well. Kaushik, if you don't mind of asking, can you unmute and talk? You are asking the questions, right? You are asking me to solve the tasks.
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
Where you are getting these tasks?
Actually, this type of questions are there in my classwork task and homework tasks.
See, for the classwork task, you will be having a solution file. For the
Yeah,
homework
but
task, you need to perform. Okay.
yeah, but I have some doubts in that. So according to that, I am asking you.
See, regarding the concept, you can ask. You cannot straightforwardly share the questions, right?
Okay.
See, if you have the concept on how to find an average of this particular column, I can help you.
Okay.
But
How can we? How, actually, concepts are clear to me. But actually, when we are trying to solve a particular question, we are little bit confused how to solve. Like, which
see,
gender has the highest average score, average salary, like that.
yeah,
So,
what do you understand here?
so
With this particular
what we
question, what is
understand
your understanding?
is a male or female. Which person, which gender is having the highest average salary.
Okay. Here, two
So,
conditions are there.
yeah.
For male and for female, you need to cross check and find which gender is having the highest salary. You need to
So we
check.
have to. Okay.
Wait. For male, you need to check the average salary. Okay. For female, you need to check the average salary.
Yes.
Okay. Average salary. After that, you need to find among these two both, which one is having the highest one. That is the what it is talking about.
Yes. Yes.
Clear?
So first we have to filter male, and we have to check mean for that, and again we have to filter as female, and we have to check for that.
Yes, exactly. That is what you need to do the data.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
once
Thank
you
you.
understand the question first, which operation I need to perform first. Here in gender, I will be having two categories. One is male, another one is female. I
What
will
if
uncheck
we have
male, and I will check the salary. What is the average? What is the average I'm getting here?
okay.
6,500. What will be for female? What will be for female? Is 51,000. Who is having the highest average salary?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, this is how you need to cross-check the data. Always remember, guys, in the real world scenario also, there will not be any straightforward solutions. Okay, there will not be a straightforward solutions. You need to apply some logic over there.
Okay. What
If
if
there is,
three conditions is there to get the data?
apply the filters based upon the condition.
Not like to have to categorize the data, like they if their salary is less than 10,000 one thing, and in between 10,000 to 1 lakh one thing, like that.
See, when you scroll down this filter option, number filtering, you will be having different options. Were you able to see this?
Okay.
If I say between, say between 55,000 to 60,000, how many people are there? Out of which, how many males are there and how many females are there?
Okay.
See, explore
Actually,
the options, guys. You need to explore the
actually in
Google check option.
actually in classes, he is using spreadsheets.
See, both are same.
Okay.
Google spreadsheet, you will get it from the online. Okay, you will be having this spreadsheet. This is the spreadsheet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If I copy the same data, I can do the same operations.
Okay.
If I add a new sheet over here, Control V, I have done. If I apply the filter to this particular data, filter by values, you will be having this thing.
Okay.
Filter by condition. Were you able to see condition?
Okay.
Do you have this available options? Greater than,
Yes.
less than, equal to, is,
Yeah.
between, not between. Were you able to see this?
Okay. I understand.
Spreadsheets are developed by Google.
Okay.
Okay, whereas Excel is developed by Microsoft, but all the operations will be the same. Excel can be open offline, whereas Google Sheets are online. Excel is offline, Google Sheets is online. For this, you need to have an internet connection. For Excel, no need of internet connection. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Any questions for me? Guys, I have provided you the access to talk. It's an open. It's a doubt clarification session. You can openly speak don't hesitate that, sir, I'm poor in English. No, if you have doubts, I'm here to clarify them. Yeah, Pooja, you are unmuted.
So then, should we use filters always to find the average? Because we can also use the average if condition for that. And I think we can also use the pivot table uh, to
See,
find like which gender has the higher average salary. I know we can use different methods, but uh, if you're using filters, will that be an efficient method? This is my
see,
question.
by using filters, I can sort the data immediately, right? What if my manager asks me to show me the result? Rather than I'm having a limited amount of data now, if he asking to show me the result, then I can use the average if conditions. Okay, you can use the pivot table. See, if I ask you, can you help me with the output of 5? How can I get the output of 5? Yeah, one minute, Balkrishna, I will come up with you. Can you help me with the output of 5? How many ways I can get the output of 5? It can be 1 plus 4 is the only thumb rule to get an output as a 5.
Yeah.
Is the only thumb rule?
No, no.
10 minus 5?
Yeah.
1 into 5? 2 plus 3? There are n number of possible ways, but the result is same. Yes or no? Based on the business problem, based upon the situation, we need to act accordingly. Clear?
Yeah, so that was my question, like which method I should select. Like if there is a question like this, then which should I use a filter and show the results, or should I use the average ifs, or should I use the pivot?
You can show them using the filters option. Okay. You can use the average if as well, so that the interviewer, for example, if you're going for an interview, if the interviewer asks you to show me the result of average salary for male, what you will do? You will apply the condition. You will show this thing. Sir, average is 60,500. Or else you can use the average if condition equal to average if. What is the range criteria? The range criteria is entire one. Okay, let me unselect. Equal to average if. What is the range of here? Range is salary, comma, what is the criteria? Criteria, yes or no?
Yes, yes, correct.
Is male.
Yeah.
Sir, what happened? Okay. What happened? Entire range. No, 1 second, guys. Average, comma, equal to male. Why am I not getting the values?
I think you need to put a comma there after the second criteria.
No need of seconds criteria, comma. 1 second. Okay, 1 second.
Between E2, E21 and F2, F21, we have to put mail. I think.
No, no,
Sorry?
I think we don't have to put that equal to there, right? Should we put the equal to there?
Yeah, we need to put the equal to so that
No,
it
no,
is
not in the beginning. I mean, in between. You by mistake put that like equals sign in between. So maybe that's why it's not.
average, range, and the criteria is this one. From this entire criteria, let's say male, sorry, comma, male. I'm getting this.
Yes,
1 second.
what we have to put right
Yeah,
average
sorry.
F2 to yes.
Criteria after that,
we
I
have,
need to check the range.
yeah,
Here it is E2. Still I'm getting the error.
No, I think, sir, first one will be the salary, second one will be the range of gender, and the last
Yes,
one will be male.
neither well. Yes, yes, one
Yeah,
second.
yeah. Initially, I think
Sometimes,
that was correct. Yeah.
no, we need to pass only equal to sign actually. There is no other value. When I say equal to, it had to show the value. Okay, yes, I will help you. Okay, in the meantime, I will check that as well. Okay.
So I think we should. I think so. Here we need to use the average ifs. I think that is
No,
there.
only one condition will be fine actually.
Okay.
So
Okay,
in
wait.
between both conditions only
Equal
one
to
should
average. Average if the range is completely, let me select the complete range where it is male. Still I'm getting the error. Why I'm getting the error? There is a value gender and age, right?
Sir, I think we need to use the average ifs. Maybe that's why it's not working. You're using the other function, average if you're using. I think we need to use the average ifs.
Oh no, average if is for multiple conditions. See, if we are giving multiple conditions or criteria, if is used for only single condition. See, if you know the, see here, finds an average for the cell specified by a given condition or criteria. We are giving the only one condition, right? Let me give the other conditions where average range, where
wait.
is the criteria, comma male. Let me do it this one. Yes, now I got the value. Average ifs. Okay, it is taking that multiple conditions. Okay, were you able to see, guys? It is taking that multiple conditions, average ifs. Here it is taking that, okay, you are applying on two columns. So we need to use the average ifs. Clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yeah, okay. Okay, the next one you have about the questions on the plots to use. Bar chart, pie chart, histogram, box plot, scatter plot. Yes or no, guys? Guys, are we on the same page? Okay. When do we use these particular charts? Visuals, when do we go for visuals? When we want to visual the data in a pictorial representation, in a pictorial format. Okay, for example, I will show you. In this particular column, I'm checking how many times, or let's say how many times the 10 is occurring. Okay, I will select the column. I will go to insert. I will click on recommended charts and click on all charts. Were you able to see all the type of charts? Column charts will give us how many times the value is repeating. How many times the value is repeating. Okay. Would you like me to show in the Excel or would you like me to show in the Google Sheet as well, guys? Which one you prefer? Excel or Google Sheet?
Excel only.
Excel? Okay. See. Excel, fine. How many times 10 is repeating? If I apply the filter. How many times 2 is repeating? One time. How many times 3 is repeating? One time. Like that, it is going to help us with the column charts. Go to insert, column chart. How frequent the values are repeating. This will give us the distribution. If we want to see the data as a comparative analysis, comparative analysis. Then we go for comparative analysis. Then we go for bar chart or column chart comparison. Okay, guys, when you want to compare two things, then we go for bar chart or the column chart. Clear? When do we go for pie chart? Pie chart, it is used to see the part to whole analysis. Part to whole analysis. For example, if I select the mail, I'll go to insert recommended charts. What are the charts it is showing, guys? What is the chart it is showing? How many times male is occurring? How many times female is occurring? Now tell me, which one is having the highest count? Which one is having the highest count?
Both having the same count.
Both having the same count. For example, if I change any value, this is female. Consider that this is female. When I refresh it, were you able to see? When you are doing the comparative analysis on the categorical columns, we use bar chart or a column chart, comparative analysis. Okay? Comparative analysis, we use bar chart or a column chart. Clear? Now, if I want to see on experience column, I'll go to insert pie chart. Pie chart talks about what is the contribution. What is the out of 100%? See, what is the contribution of each and every data point? Were you able to see, guys? If I add the data labels, were you able to see the data labels over here? Were you able to see what is the contribution? What is the contribution? Okay, out of 100%, pie chart, out of 100%, what is your contribution? What is your contribution? Clear? Pie chart talks about part to whole analysis. Part to whole analysis. The best example is pizza. When you order a pizza, the person will ask you, right, how many people you are. If you say 4 people, how many slices you will get, guys? You ordered a pizza and there are 4 people.
8.
How many slices they will cut it? You'll get 8 pieces. You'll get 4 pieces, right? 4 slices. Now tell me, each person is having how much contribution? Each person is having what is the percentage of slice? 25% of each person. Will you agree? What if there are 8 people? How many slices you will be getting? 8 pieces. What is the percentage? 12.5% out of 100. Will you agree? In technical terminologies, in your projects, your client will not ask for go for bar chart or column chart. They will ask, can you perform comparative analysis? When someone asks comparative analysis, what are the charts you need to consider? A bar chart or a column chart? Comparative analysis. For comparative analysis, you need to go for bar chart or a column chart or a bar chart. Okay. When someone is asking about part to whole analysis, then you go for donut chart. This is called as a donut chart or a pie chart. Donut chart, you will be having a whole like a donut, whereas pie chart, it's complete picture. Clear? When to go for bar chart, column chart, and pie chart? Can I have a response from each and everyone, guys?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Now, sir, we have the line chart. When do we go for line chart? Line chart, when you want to see the trend in the data, when you want to see the trend in the data, then we go for line chart. Always remember, when you go to trend analysis, this type of analysis is called as a trend analysis. Okay, line chart here. You need to have a date column and salary. Okay, consider that these two are the columns. When I click on recommended charts, what is the first chart I'm getting here?
Line chart.
Line chart.
Line chart. Always remember, line charts, you will be having a date column all the times. Line chart. There has to be one date column below. Were you able to see? Sir, what if there are two numerical columns? I want to create salary along with the years of experience. I want to go to line chart. Create a line chart. This is how a line chart will be. Can you draw any meaningful insights from this data? You can say, sir, experience 1 is getting the low package, whereas experience high is getting the highest package. Can you draw insights like this? Is it a meaningful insights?
No.
No.
Okay, line chart, always remember, always consider if there is any date column in the data, then only go for line chart. Okay, next. What will be the other chart?
Like, should we always go with date? What if there is time?
Yeah, date and time will be going to work.
Okay.
Date and time is going to work. Okay, now the next charts we have is, okay, pie chart, line chart, bar chart, area chart. The difference between line chart and area chart is, see, I will help you. First, I will select the area chart. Sorry, what happened? Okay, I haven't selected the data. Okay, hold on. Okay, salary and date of joining. I will go to insert, recommended charts. I will go to area chart. Okay, this is an area chart. I will make a note here. Area chart. Okay, guys. What I will do, I will select again these two columns. I will go to insert and I will say line chart. This is a line chart. What is the difference between both of them, guys?
Area coverage.
The shaded area coverage only. Both give the same insights. However, the visual appealing, the area is shaded. Here the area is shaded. Here, sorry, here it is not shaded. Here it is shaded. Here it is not shaded. That is the only difference between line chart and a area chart. This is called as a line chart. Let me make a note of here. Line chart. If you want to show the person without any shaded region, okay, then you go for line chart. No, sir, for better appealing of the data, I would like to show the shaded region as well. Then you can use area chart. Area chart and line chart uses the date and time. If you have time as well, it is going to work in the x-axis. Always notice when you are plotting line chart, the x-axis will be date and time. The y-axis will be the other numerical columns. X-axis will be date and y-axis will be numerical column only. Clear? Can I have a response?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you might ask, sir, what if x-axis is time column and y-axis is categorical column? Can you show that? Sure. I have to show the positive and negative case. Date of joining, gender. I'll go to insert, line chart, I will insert. Am I getting any of the information, guys? 1 second, it's not properly selected the data. 1 second. Date, gender, okay. Date column with categorical column. I will go to insert, line chart. recommendations, line chart. Am I drawing any meaningful insights? Now tell me, what will be the x-axis and what will be the y-axis for a line chart or an area chart? Guys, come on. What will be the x-axis for a line chart and what will be the y-axis? X-axis will be the date and y-axis will always be a numerical column. Clear?
Clear.
Now, I want to see education level, who is doing the best. I'm having 10, 20 data points. Listen carefully, guys. Answer carefully. I'm having 20 data points, out of which I see there are 4 degrees: bachelor's, doctorate, high school, and master. Which degree is having the highest count? Which degree is having the highest count? Which chart I will use?
Bar chart.
Bar chart.
Yes, perfect. I will select the column. I will go to insert, recommended charts. It's the bar chart. Now tell me, who is doing the best? Among this data, which data is having it? Sorry?
Masters.
Master's data. Clear?
Got it.
Okay, perfect. Next. Now, city. I want to see the contribution of how many Is and how many Ys are there. What is the percentage? There is a column called as purchased. I want to see the percentage of contribution. Which chart I will use?
Pie chart.
Perfect. I will use the pie chart. Why I'm not getting the result? See, the pie chart, you will be using it, right? It is going to be a bar chart sometimes because there are only 2 categories. Okay, you need to go for here. If you want to select the experience column as well, it is not going to work because experience for the pie chart, you need to have a numerical data. For pie chart, you need to have a numerical data. Okay, clear? When to go for bar chart, column chart, and pie chart and a line chart? Any questions for me? Any questions? Perfect. Now, what is the next charts you're looking for? Okay, I will go for Excel only. I'll go to insert, recommended charts. I will go to all charts. Scatter plot. What exactly this scatter plot talks about? Okay, before that, I will go for histogram, guys. Okay, what histogram? Now, these are the basic statistics. Okay, now histogram talks about it talks about the distribution of the data. It talks about the distribution of the data. What do you understand by the term called as distribution? Distribution means distribute means
Sharing.
share. Okay, what else? I given you 100 pamphlets. I ask you to distribute to each and every person. Then what are you trying to do? Spreading. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, when someone asks you to show me the distribution of the data, how my data is distributed, then you will use the histograms. Histogram is used to show the distribution of the data. When I hover my mouse pointer on this particular icon, were you able to see the description of it? Use this chart type to show the distribution of the data grouped into bins. Okay, I will help you. Histogram. Now, when I say the salary column, I use histogram. Okay, this is called as a histogram. In this histogram, you will be able to see bins. These are called as bins. Were you able to see? 38,000 to 51,000 is one bin. 51,000 to 64,000 is one bin. 64,000 to 77,000 is one bin. That means grouping of the data is called as a bins. Now, sir, what is this numbers count? Always remember, for histogram and for the bar plot, x-axis will be the data and y-axis will be the frequency or the count. Histogram, x-axis will be data point or data. Okay, y-axis will be frequency or count. Sir, what exactly we are not getting it? For example, Mahesh, Ramesh, Suresh, Satish, Rajesh. Now, frequency or the count means how many times Mahesh is repeating. How many times? Mahesh.
2.
2 times. How many times Ramesh is repeating?
1.
1 time. How many times Suresh is repeating?
Twice.
How many times Satish is repeating? How many times Rajesh is repeating? 1 time. When I plot the data like this, for example, Mahesh, Ramesh, Suresh, Satish, Rajesh. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times Mahesh? 2. 1, 2, 1, 1. Were you able to see, guys? This is how the plot will be, how the distribution will be, how many times it is occurring. It is called frequency. Frequency means how many times. Here, these are the data points. Clear? Histogram.
Yes.
Can I have a response, guys? When someone talks about the distribution of the data, use histogram. When someone talks about the comparative analysis, which type of charts you will use? Comparative analysis.
Bar chart.
Bar chart or a column chart. When someone talks about the distribution, we use histogram. And a histogram, these are called bins. Sir, I would like to change the bins. Just double click on it. At the right hand side, double click on it. 1 second. Double click so that you can able to see the bins option. Number of bins. By default, it took 3 bins. If I want to see the data in detail, I will say 6 bins. I can say 10 bins to see the data properly. Now, if I draw a line by connecting all the data points, is my data normally distributed, guys?
No, sir.
This is called distribution of the data. Distribution of the data. You might have heard about the term called as distribution of the data. Yes or no?
Yes.
Bell-shaped curve. How many of them heard about this term, bell-shaped curve? When the data is normally distributed, it is called as a bell-shaped curve, where mean value means average is equal to median. Median value is equal to mode. When these 3 terms are equal, it is called as a bell-shaped curve or normally distributed curve.
We can say symmetric, sir.
Yes, symmetrical curve as well. Bell-shaped curve, bell-shaped curve. Sorry, my mistake, guys. Bell-shaped curve or symmetrical curve, SY. Both the names. Okay? Clear? This is what a histogram is going to talk about. I hope you understand the difference between histogram and a bar plot. Yes or no? This is the histogram. I will go to insert. Oh, sorry, let me hide this. Insert. I will go for column chart. Sorry, this chart is changed. 1 second. Again, I will select the data. I will go to recommended charts, bar chart. Bar chart. Let me take the bar chart. Clear, guys? The difference between a histogram and a bar chart. Histogram talks about, this is not a histogram. This is histogram. Histogram talks about the distribution of the data, whereas bar chart or column chart talks about the comparative analysis. Clear? This is comparative analysis. This is distribution of the data. Okay? Perfect. What else we have? The recommended charts. Scatter plot. Sir, what exactly the scatter plot means? See, if you notice scatter plot, what is trying to say X and Y? That means how many variables I need to consider?
2.
Perfect. 2 variables. Scatter plot talks about the relationship between the variables. Relationship between the variables. That means how strongly the 2 columns are related. Now, if you notice, let me delete this. Now tell me, if age is increasing, this salary increases or decreases?
Chances of increase.
Chances of increasing. Are you 100% sure?
No.
Oh,
No, right? See, these 2 are numerical columns. One is x-axis and another one is y-axis. If I go to insert, recommended charts, the first chart I got is scatter plot. When I click on scatter plot, what does it says? As the age is increasing, my salary expectations are also increasing. Will you agree?
By looking at the chart, yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
This is called a scatter plot. When someone talks about, can you show me the relationship between the variables? Can you show the relationship between the variables? Then we use scatter plot. Sir, scatter plot talks about the relationship. Fine. You took 2 numerical columns, right? Can I consider numerical column and a categorical column? Can you show me that results? Okay. This is categorical column. This is numerical column. Will you agree?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Alice, Bob, Charlie, Dave. Can I compare these things?
No.
Okay, see. I will show you the results. Is it an appropriate one?
No, sir.
Always remember, you cannot see the relationship between the categorical column and a numerical column. See the difference. This is between name and salary. Salary and name, scatter plot, right? I will create another one. Age and salary. I will go to insert scatter plot. Which one is making the sense of the data?
Between salary and age.
Salary and age. That means scatter plot always deal with the numerical columns. Scatter plot always deals with the numerical columns. Can I perform on the categorical columns?
No.
I cannot perform it on the categorical columns. I hope this is clear to each and everyone. Scatter plot. Okay. Next, what is the next plots we have that we use regressively in the market? Histogram box plot. We use box and whisker plot. Okay, what does it indicate? Box plot or whisker plot? When you want to check the extreme values that differ that differ from the actual values, then we use box plot. This concept is called as an outlier. How many of them heard about the term called as outlier?
Yes.
See, now I will create one data set. What will be the range of marks, guys? Marks range. What will be the minimum value? What will be the maximum value?
0 to 100.
0 to
100.
Will you agree? Now, if I create rand between values 0 to 150, I'm getting those values, right? Control copy, Alt H V V for special value. Now, what values are outliers in it? The marks is 0 to 100, but I see a value 136,
149.
101. So these are all called as an outliers. Will you agree? That means what will the range of values? It has to be between 0 to 100, but I'm getting there some extreme values. If you see the definition of an outlier, extreme values that differ from the actual values. What are actual values? From this data, what are actual
0 to
values?
100.
0 to 100.
Perfect. Actual values are,
Hello, sir. I have something, sir.
yes, please.
So, sir, for the reference purpose, we are taking as 0 to 100. Let's say my data set is having value, it may have any values between other than marks. If I'm checking for the salary, let's say I'm checking for the salary. My salary may range from 10,000 to, let's constrain ourselves to 1 lakh. But we are never ever restricting our salary to at a particular point, right?
Yes,
So outlier in the sense which are far away from the normal frequency of data set. We can say that, right?
that is what the definition also I wrote here, right?
Okay.
Extreme values that differ from the actual values.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But thing is, when we are looking into marks, so I thought that the data set will be predefined. Sorry.
No, it's not predefined.
Okay.
See, that is the reason I explained the definition in a simple terms.
Got
Want to
it.
check the extreme values that differ from the actual values. What are the actual values that differ from the extreme values? That is what it is trying to say. Clear now?
How can we say how many outliers is there? Like,
Yeah, you can say, right? By
how
you,
many outliers are so?
yeah. See, when you're having large amount of data, I will go to insert. I will use the box plot. For example, there is a value called as here 200. Okay, it is taking a certain range of values. Do you see this dot over here? Guys, can you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
By using these dots, we can say whether there is an outlier or not. By using this dot is called as an outlier.
If the chart have many dots, that means many outliers, sir.
It has to be above this particular line. Okay, 1 second. Let me change this value to 1100. No, okay. Okay, it's somewhat getting high. That means let me say 500. Okay. Were you able to see this value, guys? Now 500. Let me take it to 300 for better understanding, or 200. Okay, 200 is not taking it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Be on the mute if you are talking. Okay. So guys, please. Yeah. Thank you. See, guys. Do you see, guys? Ramya, Sri Wakala, Ramya, Sri Wakala, please. Yeah. Thank you. If you do, you see this particular line, or guys?
Yes.
The above this line are called as an outliers. How the box plot will be, guys? See. Let me clear all the drawings. Okay. Were you able to see the screen off? Okay. Okay. These are the box plot. Okay. The value above this, these are called as an outliers. Above these values are called as an outliers. Clear?
Yes.
Can I have a response? This is the minimum value. This is the maximum value. This is Q1. which is nothing but 25th percentile. 25th percentile.
What is the dot? That means an extreme outlier.
Extreme value. These are called as an extreme values.
The dot point.
Which dot point you are talking about?
In
Left and
graph,
right.
there is one dot point is there, right? That is the last outlier.
These are called as all these points are called as an outliers.
Okay, but that point.
Which this line you are talking about?
No. In Excel sheet, we have one point, right, in graph.
Okay. In Excel sheet.
So in above 150, all are outliers, but 300
Exactly.
is the last outlier.
300 is the outlier. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. That is what it is trying to say. Okay, guys. This is Q3, which is nothing but 50th percentile. This is Q3. Q2 is 50th. This is 75th percentile. 50th. Q3 is called the 75th percentile. Q2 is 50th. Q1 is 25th percentile. Minimum value, maximum value. And extreme values are called as an outliers. Clear? This is called as a box plot. Box plot. It is used.
Both maximum and extreme are different, or extreme is equal to maximum value?
No. Extreme is not equal to the maximum value.
Okay.
Extreme is not equal to the maximum value.
So in the data set, how are we going to define this is maximum and this is minimum value?
By using the box plot. That is what I am trying to say. In order to, shall I erase this drawing, guys? Is it clear, first of all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me show you how. See, you don't know there is an outlier in the data, all right? For example, let me delete this particular graph. Let me delete this particular graph, guys. Now, if you notice, what is the minimum value equal to minimum value of this entire range? What is the minimum value?
1.
What is the
300.
See, now when I see that minimum and maximum value, it is showing the maximum value according to the diagram. Is the max value?
No.
No, right?
It showed as outlier.
It is an outlier. So when I consider this marks, it has to be range between 0 to 100, but it is ranging somewhere 300. That means there is an outlier in the data. How I can check? How to detect the outliers? By using the box plot. What I will do, I will go to insert. I will check on this particular graph, box plot. From this, I can say, okay, this point is called as an outlier. Sir, how can I check the maximum value? Turn on the data labels. Were you able to see? According to this particular data, 149 is the maximum value. Were you able to see?
Yes.
What is an outlier in this particular data?
300.
This is where you will be checking what is the minimum value and what's the maximum value from the data.
Sir, according to our range, 0 to 100 is the maximum, right? Then 149 will also be the outlier, right?
Right, but we need to treat it. We need to remove that outliers. That concept we will be discussing in the upcoming sessions of machine learning.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
First, we need to identify. After that, we will check how to remove them outliers. Clear?
Clear.
Yes.
You may ask, sir, you have mentioned minimum, Q1, Q2, Q3, maximum value. What is this 85.30? Can anyone tell me, guys?
It's median.
Sorry?
Median.
Median.
IQR. I hope IQR.
Okay, someone are telling that IQR, someone are telling the median. What else? Someone, okay, Reshma is telling that mean. So guys, it is a mean value. If you see, let me calculate. Equal to mean of, sorry. Mean is nothing but average, right? Average of all the data points. What is the value I'm getting is? 85.30. Now tell me, is it a mean, median, or IQR? Which one?
Mean.
Mean value. Clear? This is the most interview asked question. You have used box plot in your Excel. You might have seen outliers with the minimum value, maximum value. and quadrants value Q1, Q2, Q3. There is another value with a dot, with a cross icon. What is that value means? What is this value? It's a mean value. Clear, guys? Box plot. Any questions for me? I'm happy to address them. Let me know.
Sir, actually, yesterday I was going through the classwork,
Okay.
and I mean, it's a very small doubt. I couldn't. There's a question about how to find out the pass and fail, from
So,
the data.
see, pass and fail. For example, now you are a teacher. May I know your name, please?
Karthik,
Sorry,
Karthik, sir.
Karthik. Okay, Karthik. Think that this is the marks. Okay,
Yeah.
these are the marks of a student. How can you check? How can you say a student is pass or fail?
I mean, in that condition, it's given like more than or equal to 50, 50 is a score. So
Okay.
then we can say he's a pass or student is a passed or failed. So what I did is I used if condition, and
Hmm.
I like we give like a true if it's greater than or equal to 50, then the condition is true.
Hmm.
So for true we keep it as 1, and for fail it will keep it as 0.
Okay.
So it is returning the the when we enter the formula, it is returning whether it is 1 or 0. But how to
Okay.
convert that 1 and 0 into pass or fail, text, like I'm not able to get that in Excel. I don't know how to do.
Okay.
So
Okay. This I explained earlier. See, if condition. Okay. If this marks is greater than or equal to 50. Okay.
yeah,
You are telling that you will mention one is pass, otherwise 0
yeah,
is fail. Will you agree?
yeah,
This is the condition, marks condition. Okay. Now
yeah,
you want to see one with what you have to see one with pass,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
0 with fail. See,
Mm-hmm.
you can mention straightforwardly over here, right? Instead of 1, in the quotes, mention pass.
It is.
So,
It's not okay. I didn't put those exclamation marks. So,
so that is the reason initially I explained. If I'm not putting any, if I'm not mentioning quotations, what is going to happen? See, so that is the reason. So, guys, did I explain this earlier in the starting of the session?
Yes.
Yes.
I will get the
uh,
name error. Why I'm getting the name error? Always
String.
for string data, you need to mention quotations.
uh,
For the numbers, no need to mention the quotation. See,
okay, sir. Okay.
say
Understood.
pass or fail again, pass or fail. By using the numbers equal to if condition, if
Uh,
this value is greater than or equal to 50, I will say 1, otherwise 0. Did I mention quotations for numerical values? Karthik.
no, sir. No, sir. I mean, I didn't. I was not in the beginning of the class, so I didn't know.
So that is the reason, guys. You need to be very much conscious. When you are dealing with the string data, you need to mention quotations. If you are dealing with the numbers, no need of quotations. That is the thumb rule. Because most of the times, as a learner, you always make the mistakes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay, so regarding the this particular charts, box plot, scatter plot, line chart, histogram, pie plot, bar plot. Any other questions you have for the agenda? I'm happy to address them, guys.
So, Mahesh, so yesterday, I mean the other weekend on Saturday and Sunday, we were discussing about this skewness and courtesies.
Okay.
So skewness and courtesies. So if I plot those two charts,
Hmm.
so the both defines the same thing, or if I wanted to report or if I wanted to understand my data, how it is. So by using skewness, I say ki it is skewed right or left, and by looking at the courtesies, I'm able to see ki how flattered my data is. So to understand the data and its behavior, what to do with the data upon understanding skewness and courtesies of a data set. So can you give some inputs to us? Okay.
Sure, 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 definitely. Yeah, skewness and quarter. See, skewness. What does skewness mean? Skewed data. Now, I conducted an exam, guys. Okay, let me show you how. Before that, let me remove all the drawings. For clear understanding of the concept, I will help you. I conducted an exam. Okay, for example, let's stats exam. STATS stats exam. Okay, all are scored. Okay, equal to range between. Okay, Sharma, I will explain once again at the end of the session. Okay, all the students scored between let's say 35 to okay, once again, let me say 0 to 50. Okay, guys, these are my results. Sorry, control copy, Alt H V V. Now, there I will say equal to rand between 80 to 90. There are few students. This is my data. Okay, guys, clear? How many students are there? There are 17 students. Okay, I conducted an stats exam. Now, if I want to see the distribution, which plot I will use? In order to see the skewness or kurtosis or distribution.
Histogram.
Perfect. When I see the histogram, I will change the bins over here. Okay, I will change the bins. Number of bins to, let's say, 6 bins. Okay, were you able to see this data now?
Yes.
When I draw a line, what is going to happen? Very less people got the highest score. Will you agree?
Yes.
Now tell me, is the exam easy or tough?
I can say tough.
Exam is tough. Exam is tough. That means who scored more than 80, they studied well. Will you agree? Who studied, they haven't listened the classes, or they might have studied, they scored very well. This is called as left skewed data. Guys, please be on the note. This is called as a left skewed data. What is called, guys? Left skewed data. That means, am I having outliers or not? Outliers. I'm having extreme values. Very less. If I draw the histogram, now here histogram clear, skewed data. My data is skewed like this. Most of the data points are falling towards the left hand side, is called a left skewed data. Clear? Can I have a response? Now,
Yes.
I will clear all the drawings. If I plot the histogram is done, right? I will go to insert. Now I will use the box plot. Do I have any outliers in the box plot now? There are no outliers. Clear? Now consider another scenario. This is for left skew data. There are data points. Okay, now I will do the another one. Range between, let's say, 20 to 30. 20 to 50, or let's say 20 to 40. $90, $90, $90, $90. Okay, right skewed, right? Sorry, my bad. Oh, hold on. Right skewed means equal to rand between, let's say, 70 to 90. All are having the highest marks. Let's say 23, 44, 24. Copy Alt HV. Now, if I draw a plot over here, I want to see the distribution of the data. This is also one.
I think we have to use negative values.
It is also left skewed data. Okay, I will help you with these results.
In maximum values, I think should
Between
be
this value, and between, let's say 20 to 40 and 20 to 40 and less values between 78, 98, 89. Copy Alt H3. If I plot box plot to this one, insert histogram. Yeah. Now tell me, when I draw a line between these charts, is the exam tough or not?
Yeah, maximum people scored very less marks.
Sorry, previously this exam is high, guys, because if you see the left skewed, okay, I will help you. Here the exam is tough because most of the people are scored between 20 to 50 only. Very less scored highest marks. If I say the data labels, if I turn on the data labels, how many are scored highest marks?
2.
Is the exam tough or not?
Yes.
Right skewed data is tough, whereas left skewed data is easy. Let me hide this. Let me delete this one. Let me clear all the drawings. I will go to insert. Sorry. Histogram. Okay. This plot is easy. Okay, guys. Left skewed data means the exam is easy. Left skewed. Data means the exam is easy. Okay. Whereas right skewed means the data is tough. I will help you once again. See. Okay. This is called a left skewed data. Most of the data points falls very less value from 20 to 50. 20 to 50 marks scored more, whereas very less people scored 80 marks. If I say here there are 25 people, here there will be only 5 people. It is called left skewed data. Clear? Can I have a response, guys?
Yes, sir.
80 to 100. Okay. Now, the next one is right skewed data.
So the other
One second. For the right skewed data, the tail will be more at the right hand side. That means 80 to 100 will be less, whereas here it will be more. The tail, the occurrence of the values will be more from 20 to 50. Clear? This is called right.
What if we have an outlier right there?
Where can I visualize outlier using this skewness of the data?
That's
No.
what the doubt is.
See, for particular, okay, guys. Okay, let me give a small example. You are preparing a curry, right? For example, you want to prepare brinjal curry. Sorry, my bad. Okay, consider this is brinjal curry. And you are preparing chicken curry. Will you use the same ingredients in both the curries? Will you use the same ingredients?
No.
Why you are not using it?
This is complete Different from that.
Will you agree? For similar kind of thing, guys, for each and every interpretation or to get the insights of the data, there are separate graphs. For box plot, to check the outliers, it is for the
So
outliers.
Mahesh, I have something. I mean, what Monica was telling you, see, we have had a skewness. Let's say we have done our histogram plot, and
Okay,
she meant to say our data set are having outlier. Let's say I have one outlier.
okay, consider, no, okay.
This is
Like
extreme
one
outlier.
student scored the full
Uh,
marks. Only
yeah,
one
only
student.
one. Yes, go
100.
on.
Yeah. How can we take that?
See, for this purpose only, first you see the skewness, right? You have seen the skewness. First, you have seen the distribution of the data. Can I have a response?
Yeah.
Yes.
You are thinking that there might be an outlier. Yes or no? Yes or no,
Yes.
Monica?
Yes.
To see whether it is an outlier or not, we use box plot.
Okay.
To check whether there is an outlier or not, you will be using the box plot. Clear
Okay.
now?
Yes, Mahesh. By using box plot, we are checking our outliers. But thing is, can we make our inferences when we are including our outliers in the data set? I mean, let's say I'm checking skewness. I have couple of outliers in my data. So upon plotting my histogram and taking my skewness, uh, joining all my points, I will get a right skewed or left skewed data. So by including those outliers also, can I come to the conclusion? Let's say you said that left skewed data means the exam is easy because based on this data set, your left skew means your exam is easy. Let's say
Yeah.
there is a very extreme person, he has scored only zero, and others have started from 25 marks.
Okay.
So are we going to include that 0%, that outlier into our checking, our data set by drawing the histogram, plotting histogram, and making inferences from the skewness? That is what.
We can draw the inferences. See, the insights that you can draw from this skewness as well. Skewness is nothing but how the data is spread away from the mean. You will be calculating the mean value, right? How the data is spread away from the mean. From the mean value, how my data is spread. That is what we will be checking in the skewness.
We just have to check from mean for that
Yes,
purpose only, right?
for that purpose only. In order to check the outliers, box plot is the appropriate plot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. One last thing. Sorry, Mahesh.
Yeah,
So,
please go ahead. See, I don't need to say sorry. You people are in the learning phase. We are here to assist you.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So let's say I got my data set.
Okay.
So now I am supposed to make some inferences, like some conclusions. Okay.
Okay.
I have 100 values. Out of 100 values, I have like 80, let's say 95 values are between the range of 30 to 85. Okay.
30 to 85, you have the range of values, which is
Uh,
of count of 90, 85.
My most of the data set is between 30 to 85. Let's say 95% of data, 95 records are between 30 to 85.
Okay.
95% of data. Let's consider 100 records. Okay.
Okay.
So the other five records are like zeros.
Okay. That they are falls under here.
Hmm.
These are by false.
So my basic question is, I may be understanding it in wrong way. My basic question is, should I first treat my data before making inferences? I mean, should I first remove outliers, then make some conclusions on the data, or should I first make conclusion on my raw data set, whatever I have received?
Okay. I got your question. See,
Yeah, thank you.
always you will be doing on the raw data. Okay. Always you're working on the raw data. Without raw data, you cannot make any changes. See, for example, let me consider an example. Now you are working in an organization. May I know your name, please?
My Vivek.
Vivek. Vivek, you are my boss. Think that you given a client project to me. Okay. You are working, running a sales business. You would like to know why your sales are becoming low. Okay, what is the first step you will perform? You will approach me as I'm a data scientist. You will approach me and you will provide your data. Will you agree?
Yeah, yes.
Now your data, I will be working on your raw data. Okay, there are 10 columns and 100 rows of data. Will you agree?
Yes.
Will you find? Is it fine?
Yeah, good.
Guys, this is to each and everyone, guys, how an EDA is going to work. See, now he has given me data of 10 columns and 100 rows. The first meeting, I performed all the analysis and I came up with 5 columns and 90 rows of data. Now, will you put a question to me?
Yes, why my rows and columns are being excluded? Yes, I put a question.
If I say I removed them for my analysis, what will be your answer?
So, yeah, I will ask why other things are excluded.
Why?
Because
You will put a question, why you have removed it? Whom you asked?
to you, I mean, whoever the data scientist is.
Yes, why you have removed? Who asked you to remove it? It's my data. Who
Because
gave
he
the
will
rights?
consider only valuable information, right?
See, first we are talking about the raw data analysis, EDA. I said that, Vivek, I have done the analysis on all the data, so I removed it. Then Vivek will put a question, why you have removed it? This is the scenario 1. Here there is a question mark.
Yes.
Here there is a question mark. Now, I will consider another scenario. See, how many columns? 10 columns, 100 rows. Now, in the first scenario, what I will do, first meeting with Vivek. Vivek, when I review your data, when I reviewed your data of these 10 columns and 100 rows, I found there are outliers. Outliers in the data. There are missing values in the data. Your data types are somewhat different. Why? If you can help me with this correct information so that I can draw some meaningful insights, why there are outliers in the data, why there are missing values, why there are data types. Now tell me, will you prefer the scenario 1 or scenario 2?
Second scenario.
Why?
Because I will go back and check my data source and I will come back with whatever the questions was like why out these outliers or what is the meaning of this outlier, why the data is missing. So I will come back with them.
Then what did I answer your question indirectly with an example?
Yes, good. Thank you, Mahesh.
See guys, always we will be working on the raw data itself. Always we'll put a question, why there is a change in the data? For example, now you are in the batch of 52 batch. Think that you are in the 52 batch. Okay. Any one name? Okay. Preeti is in 52 batch. Okay. We informed that Monday there will be tomorrow Sunday you are having machine learning. What I did, I immediately shifted her cohort to 54. Will she go ahead and listen what the content happening in the 54, or will she put a question to me? Why you have changed in my cohort? Which one?
Chill question.
You will put a question why. Similarly, you will always work on the raw data and you will draw some meaningful insights. There are outliers in the data. Why there are outliers? Why? Always you will put a question, why there are outliers? Why there are missing values? If there are any missing values, do I replace with mean or median or mode? That you will be learning in imputation techniques in the upcoming classes. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Any questions for me? I'm happy to address them. Come on.
So there is a follow-up question on this.
Yeah.
So now let's say we are talking about the scores or the marks. So
Yeah.
in the real data sets, you said we have 10 to 15 columns or maybe more than that.
Yes.
So will I be doing my outlier process on each and every column, or as a record I will be doing it?
See, okay. We will be performing on the entire data set. Entire data set. Okay. Let me give another example on this particular scenario. Vivek, now you are in the modules of SQL, machine learning, Python, Excel. Consider that these are these 4 modules you are learning. Okay. Now, how can I provide a certificate to you? After completion of SQL, can I provide you a certificate?
No.
After ML?
No.
If you haven't attended your Excel classes, can I provide on these 3 concepts?
No.
See, based upon the scores of entire module, I will be providing the certificate. Whether you are weak in SQL or whether you are strong in machine learning, how can I justify your results?
I
How can
got
I
this. Yeah,
sorry?
I got this. I mean, I understood this, but my question was like, see, in the Excel, what are we doing is we are picking up single like marks or what are the salaries. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So let's say I am picking up the salary. Okay. This is
Okay.
my whole data set. This is my whole data set. Client sent me this whole data set, and he wanted to. I mean, I am doing some analysis on this. So there are numerical values like salary and investment, loan, and bonus, everything. So
Okay.
if I wanted to make, look for outliers or look for what are the mean, median, and everything, should I be doing on all the columns individually, or there is a particular target column that will be suggested by the client and all?
See, you need to find out which is the target column.
Hmm.
Okay. Which is the target column. And also, you need to be performing each and every column. Okay. Here, where you will be importing this file into Python,
Mhm.
there is where machine learning comes into the picture.
Okay.
By writing a piece of code, you will be checking the entire data. In Excel, it is hard to do each individual thing, right?
Yes, yes.
For Excel, each and individual thing we are unable to perform. For basic analysis, we can do the. For advanced, in order to check the box plot for entire data frame on the numerical columns, we use Python programming language that you will be learning in the machine learning part.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Any questions, guys?
And can we also discuss something on courtesies also? I mean,
Yeah, kurtosis. Sorry. Yeah, kurtosis. Kurtosis is nothing but when we talk about screen as the distribution, right? We talk about left and right side of the data. Yes or no?
yes.
Whereas kurtosis talks about the horizontal one, sorry, vertical one. That means how sharp the peak it is. How sharp the peak it is. For example, if I am having data like this, I am having a sharp peak or not here.
Yes.
Kurtosis. Kurtosis talks about this particular mountain, how sharp the peak it is. It will not talk about the distribution. It talks about how sharp the peak it is. It is called leptokurtosis. Lepto. Okay. Plateau means flat. Sorry. Plateau means you'll be having a flat curve. This is called as a plateau kurtosis. This is called plateau. Just the peak. What is the peak over the head? Okay. Head, you will talk about the head of the peak. It is called as a kurtosis. When you talk about the distribution, the spread of the data, the body is called as an skewness.
Sir, may I know about the central limit theorem like that?
That you will be learning. Central
Okay.
limit theorem, when we talk about the distribution of the data, that you will be learning it.
Sir, skewness and kurtosis is similar or not?
No, no, no. That is what I'm talking about. See, skewness is talking about the distribution of the data, how my data is spread. Okay. From left to right. Whereas kurtosis talks about the height of the peak. What is the height of my particular peak?
You mean to say height? I mean,
Height in the sense the head of this one.
okay. So if I go with the example of any of the values, what will be my x-axis and what will be my y-axis? Will my y-axis be frequency and x-axis be any data set?
X-axis will always be frequency for histogram, guys. Y-axis will be your data points, your data values. Okay.
X-axis will be the data points, right?
This will be the x-axis,
Yeah.
data
Yeah.
point. This is x. Y-axis will always be frequency. Okay. I will help you see. Now, when I conduct an exam, this is a normally distributed plot. For example, there are 100 students. There are 100 students, out of which 50 students scored between, let's say, 40 to 60. Okay, 40 to 60. Below them, 25% people falls into the left-hand side. Another 25% people falls on the right-hand side. This is called normal distribution curve. Yes or no? 50%, 25, 25. Okay.
Yes.
Now, when I conduct another exam, there is only very less people scored marks, highest marks. For example, this is the normal distribution curve. Out of 50 students scored a marks of 90 marks like this. 90% of 10 students. Oh, sorry. 50 students scored 90%. 50. Whereas rest of the people falls 25, very less students. Same, but the peak over here, the count will be more over here. The count will be more. Then it is called as a leptokurtosis.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. So I will be I will be plotting my histogram only.
Yes.
For the distribution thing, I will be checking. For the skewness also, I will be checking the same thing. I will be doing the same thing. But for the courtesies, by looking at the peak, for the same plot, by looking at the peak, we can decide whether our most of the data is concentrated and all. So that
Yes.
is okay. Okay.
Basic thing is histogram, guys. Basic thing is histogram. Histogram is common. By using histogram only, we will be getting the skewness and kurtosis. Clear now? Okay. Now, what is plateau? Plateau means it is like this. Plateau kurtosis, where most of the data points are flat. Constant values, we will be having too many of constant values. Then it is called as a plateau. Plateau kurtosis. Clear? This talks about what is the head of this particular?
It's flat.
Yes.
So yeah. So if my data set is like in this shape, so if someone gives me the data, let's say client has given me the data and he asked me to the predict new or upcoming data. So can I tell him sorry, if can I tell him whether can I tell him your data is not much predictable or something like that? Because
See, we shouldn't say it's not predictable. We cannot do that. Okay, if you say I cannot predict it, why should I give the project to you? Why will I give a project to you? You are here to predict something and help me with the insights. See, if I am the data scientist or data analyst, if I see the graph like this, what I am trying to say, Vivek, the data that you have provided regarding the scores of the students, we noticed that most of the students are falling between 50 to 60 range.
yes.
Most of the students are scoring 50 to 60 range. Very
Okay.
less are scoring the highest marks and the least marks. That means if you provide more study hours to the students, there might be a chance of getting the 60%. There might get fall into a 70%.
Yeah, I can make some analysis. Yes.
Yes. If you can help us with the more study hours to the students, study hours, that is the basic funda, or study hours is the one thing. What will be the next case? Study hours,
Regular examinations.
exams, conduct frequent exams so that you can examine the case. So that make sure your data falls under the normal distribution. Yes or no?
Yes.
When the students are giving the highest preference on the study hours, they will be learning new things. They will be scoring high chance of getting the high score. Always in the real-time scenario, you will be seeing the data either left skewed or right skewed. Based on that, you need to ensure the data is normally distributed so that you will be getting the appropriate exact results of predictions.
Okay.
Don't always say that you will not get the predictions or you will not get the things.
Let's say, is it a tough thing when data is let's say I'm a machine learning or data science engineer. If my data is, I internally analyzed my data, and if I look into my data set, I see plateau curve, a flatter curve. So,
Okay.
will I have to work more on my data, or I mean, should I be? I mean, the basic question. I mean, should I be working more on the data, or should I make more? Should I be getting more inputs again, or what should I be doing from my end?
See, in the previous example, I asked you, I said, right, most of the people are falling between 50 to 60. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, if you are the client, I will be asking, what is your education strategy? What is your exam pattern? What are your like study hours plan? Whether you are conducting study hours in the evening sessions or in the morning sessions. Give a try for the morning sessions and see how you are getting the results. If you are going for evening sessions for 2 hours, extend for another half an hour.
Okay, these are all the inferences that I'm making by looking at the data. That is good.
Yes.
We got you, Mahesh. But thing is, let's say
You
I'm
will
a
be working on,
data.
see,
Yeah.
you will be working on with the client stating that, can you get me the data after this particular inferences? See the results.
Sir, actually, what I understood from this question is, suppose if you have a missing data, like those you don't have a proper data, you may be having some data is missed because, for example, you do some survey and most of them don't reply, don't give a proper feedback to you, and that data is missing there. And you need to suppose if you do some kind of fill those missing data with some other values and try to plot, and you get a flat value, flat curve. That's like something like plateau curves with curtices. And then what is the situation? Like what you have to do to get to fill those missing data? Because
See, okay,
yeah.
okay, I understand, I understand. For example, there is a data you missing values, you filled with mean value. Okay, there is a missing data, you filled with mean value, and you see a plateau kurtosis. That is what, right?
Yes.
Now,
Yes, sir.
do you think that there is only one imputation technique mean? Do you think there is only one imputation technique? There is another technique called as median imputation. There is another technique called as mode. There is another technique called as F fill. There is another technique called as B fill. There is another technique called as interpolation. Did you heard about these terms?
No, sir.
You will be going
Heard
to
about interpolation. Yeah, we heard about interpolation.
you will be going to learn these techniques, guys, and making sure whether my data is falling in a normal distribution or not. If I substitute the missing values with mean, I am getting the plateau kurtosis. I am not going with this particular imputation technique. I will go for median and I will check it. Okay, if it is giving plateau or lepto, I will not go for it. I will go for mode. I will go for F fill and I will go for B fill. I will cross check all the techniques. Always remember, the data analysis is an iteration process. It is an iteration process. It's not, there is no fixed thumb rule or fixed solution for it. It's keep on iterating. It's keep on revolving. You will be revolving around the data, guys. Okay. Going forward of your learnings, you will be able to know how to deal with this type of data.
Thank you, Mahesh.
Yes.
So, Mahesh, can we go back to that Excel sheet once?
Okay.
So, in the class, this mean, median, mode, skewness, curtosis, everything was dealt by Sandeep. So, he taught us everything. So, there was a question from our end. Okay, there is something like, can we generate all these at one go in the Excel?
No.
Yes, we can
Yes,
go.
sir.
For
Descriptive
individual column,
statistics.
for individual column we can do. For overall data, can I do it?
Not on
No,
overall
no,
data. Not on
only
overall data.
individually
For
one.
individual column, I can do it. Individual column, I can go to descriptive statistics. I'll go to
Yeah.
data. Descriptive statistics, I can perform. For overall data, I cannot perform. Let's go to descriptive statistics. I'll click on OK. I'll select the output range.
You have to give input and also
Input,
the
sir. Label first.
Okay, I'll go to data analysis. Descriptive statistics. I will select the range of data. Sorry.
We have to give summary also.
Yeah, I will help you. Output is summary statistics. If you want a confidence level, you can give that as well. And click on OK. This is for the individual column. This is for the individual column. Can I get the for overall data?
No.
Sir, regarding this column 1, we can draw the insert of the graphs also, right?
Yes, we can draw the insights. What is the mean value? What is the standard error, median value, kurtosis value? See, when I say skewness minus 0.06, what does it means?
Left skew.
Okay, because you know, if I am the business owner, what is this 0.06 minus 0.06? Then what is your response? Will you explain the concept of skewness to the manager or
No,
to
no,
your client?
no,
No.
Will you take a projector and sit in front of a client and say skewness is nothing but normal distribution? Will you say that?
No.
no.
Rather than if you should show them the plot, go to insert. If you show them, sir, this is your plot. When I double click on this, I will get the bins, number of bins. I will say let's say 10. Now tell me, sir, why there is no the salary breakup between these two values? I see most of the salaries people are having 3. That means 61,000 to 65, 44,000 to 48, and there is 51,000 to 55. Is the range of values most of the people salaries are ranging? The data is not normal. Why? I need to will be checking with the salary with the years of experience. Is there any correlation? Like that, you will be performing one by one operation.
Okay, so can we go to that values? So if this descriptive statistics values. So
Mean, median.
yeah, so by looking at these values, if someone asks me to report or something like that, so on that class, Sandeep was telling ki, we will say ki how your average salary is, and how and more defines ki how many people are getting. I mean, more number of people getting like 72,000 and all. So and the standard deviation also. So if I wanted to make understand someone, if my standard deviation value is this. So on that salary data set, how should I tell them ki, this standard deviation or deviation or something like that?
Okay, Vivek, now you are the data scientist or the data analyst, whichever the role. I am the client.
Okay.
Okay, now you are projecting this Excel sheet to me. Okay, now you're projecting the Excel sheet to me. Now you have done this on descriptive analytics, which I am not from a statistic background.
Yes.
Okay, I
Yes.
am from the electronics background. I started this company. Now tell me, what is standard deviation? Now you're projecting this report to me, right? I will ask the questions. What is standard deviation?
So
What is number?
Spread of data.
yeah.
What is spread of the data?
Yes. But
Spread of the data that is away from the mean,
Yeah, nearly around the mean.
right? Now I will ask, what is the mean? See, as a client, do I need all this information?
no. So
What is the information I required? You will be talking like, Mahesh, the average salary in your company is 55,750, whereas the range is from 34,000. 34,000 is maximum value as minimum value. Your salary, your employees, you are giving the salary range between 38,000 to 72,000, out of which most of the people are getting the 72,000 salaries. Very less people are getting the salary. The average salary is 55,000. Based
Sir, I
upon
have
years
one
of
doubt.
experience.
Can we plot all the descriptive stats in the one graph?
How?
We
Same
cannot do
doubts,
that.
sir.
See, always remember, guys, you are asking the questions, right? I'm not happy to address them. But before that, why can't you give a try? See, I'll go to
Yeah.
insert, recommended charts. Tell me, which chart I have to pick it up? Before asking a question, why can't you give a try? See, Is it Excel charging you money?
No.
He
See,
already tried, sir.
yes, guys. See, once you get tried, let's see what is going to happen.
Different charts are coming, sir. We'll
Am I
unable to
drawing any
understand.
meaningful insights from this particular chart? See, from the data, I retrieved some information. See, for example, here. Okay, let me give an example. You scored 75 marks in SQL. Okay, as I said, a final exam. Now, can I do anything on this final exam marks? Can I do anything on your final exam marks?
Some analysis.
No, no. Analysis I can
No.
do.
You
What type
can,
of analysis? Okay, how much he has scored in each section.
yes.
Like that only I can do it, right? Or I can go for revaluation. Apart from that, anything else I can do?
No.
Nothing else. Similar to that, you are working on a data and you are getting some insights. Okay, with this with this existing data, you are getting some insights on the descriptive statistics, what exactly, without writing any piece of code. This is the output. Again, with the output, can you do anything?
Mm.
You prepared biryani. Can you do something on again the biryani?
Enjoy it.
Can you do anything, guys, on the same biryani? Like that, that is what you are trying to do. You got the output. Okay, you got the output of biryani. Again, you are adding some spices to it. Will it make any sense? Okay, there is a one discussion is going on the chat box, guys. 1 second. Okay, sir, considering name and salary, how I find the name of the person who is having highest salary? Okay. Preeti, if you don't mind, can you unmute and talk?
Sir, but I need like only the name of the person. I know I don't want to display all the entire row.
What do you want to display?
Name of the person with
Highest
highest
salary.
salary.
Highest salary, name of the person.
How do I?
First, what is the first scenario you are talking about? Highest salary.
Uh,
I will arrange the data largest to smallest. Will you agree?
Sort it, yes.
yes.
Will you agree or not?
Yes, sir.
What is the next question?
Name of the person.
What is the name of the person over here? Just sort the data. Sort the data so that you can get the result. Sort the data so that you will get the result. Clear?
Oh, sir, do I need write any formula regarding the?
No need to write any formulas.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Guys, really a fruitful discussion today, guys. I'm really happy to see the responses from you. I see people are really eager to learn. Always makes your hands dirty, guys. Give a try from your end as well and see what the results you are getting it.
So, Mahesh, one last thing. While solving these questions in the modules, like whatever provided with the Odin school, so I have gone through the calculation of outliers using the 1.5 into IQR. So
Okay.
if I put those values in the Excel, I am getting the different values, and the solution, whatever I see in the our class, I mean our I mean our portal, those are different. I mean, are we doing it in the wrong way, or is there any manual thing to do it or something?
See, as I said in the example over here, there are n number of possible ways. Okay, there is no fixed thumb rule.
Okay.
Okay, no need to worry about it. Anyway, you are
Okay.
submitting the right. And refer to the solution file as well. Okay, if you have any questions, you can drop an email to success. We will definitely get addressed. Okay.
Thank you.
There is no harm in giving a try, guys. There are n number of possible ways.
And one more thing, the source provided for the PDF provided for the EDA part, I mean session 1 and session 2. So that seems like very little. Are you going to give us any other notes, or do we need to get equipped with
Okay.
ourselves?
Regarding this, can you drop an email so that we can address accordingly?
Okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Hani Sharma, I'm explaining the if condition. Once again, look it. I want to say investment category. Investment category. Okay. The condition is who is having greater than, let's say, how much is the highest value? Okay, greater than 25,000, high is investment, less than 25,000, less investment. Okay. See, what is the condition? Equal to if condition. What is the logical test? If this condition is greater than 25,000, what will be the result I need to get? See, when I place a comma, it changes the color. That means logical test is done. What if this true value? Yeah, sure, Anil, I will share all these files. True value, high investment, high. Okay. You need to mention the quotes for the string data. If I say comma, what value if the value is false? Low. That is what it is trying to say. See, 30,000 is 30,000 greater than 25,000? Hani Sharma. Okay. If you see here, if 35,000 is greater than 25,000, yes. Here, 25,000 is greater than 25,000. No. This is what the if condition is. Is it clear? I explained for multiple times of the if condition. If you wish, I would request you to go through the session recording once again. You're most welcome. Guys, any more questions on this ED and stats? Apart from the agenda, I have covered most of the things.
No, sir.
Thank you for your prompt response. What
Sir.
about the rest of the people?
Thank you, Mahesh.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, in box plot, how to draw the whisker?
Q1, Q2, Q3. Minimum and
Yes, sir. I have a minimum and Q1 and median and Q3 and maximum value here. But how to draw a whisker and check the for fall point?
see, this is nothing but the entire one is a whisker. This is called as entire whisker. Okay. This is the minimum value. You will find a Q1, Q2, Q3, max value. Okay. And you will find the mean value over here, somewhere here, mean. This we have seen in the box plot, right?
Yes, sir.
By using this, we will be drawing them. Instead of drawing manually, we will be using the plot that was existing in the Excel.
Okay.
Thank you.
And other one then in range for minimum value here and maximum value here, how is input? How to identify the input? This value based.
See, minimum value, maximum value, you will be finding the minimum value is 0th percentile. 0th percentile is the minimum value, 100th percentile is the maximum value. By using the formulas you see, equal to percentile include, equal to percentile include all this range of value. For example, if I say investment column, comma, let's say 0.01 is nothing but 1%. This is the will be the minimum value. Maximum value equal to percentile include the entire range of values, comma 1 is the maximum value. This is the minimum, this is the maximum value. In order to find the Q1 equal to percentile include the entire range of values, 0.25 is the 25th percentile value. Q2 equal to percentile include the range of values, comma 0.05 is the 50th percentile value. Equal to percentile include 0.75 is the 75th percentile value. 0.75 is the 75th percentile value. This is the minimum value, maximum value, Q1, Q2, Q3. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So Mahesh, will my quartile function also will be doing the same for Q1, Q2, and Q3?
Yes, it will be the same quartile.
Okay. Yeah.
Quartile include,
Yeah,
I will
thanks.
say the entire range of data. I will say, sorry, comma 1 is for first quartile, that is 25th quartile value, equal to quartile include the entire range of data, comma 2, which is 50th percentile. Okay, what is this I mentioned? Yeah, 50th percentile quartile, equal to quartile include all the range of data, comma, I will get the third quartile value. Okay.
Sir, I am asking that one more question. In my range for a minimum value like that 91, sorry, 34, and maximum value like that 91. In ranges for how to find out the range for interrupt, like that value based.
For range for which value? You are talking about the box plot or not?
Yes, sir. Box plot.
Okay, guys. Range is completely different, and the range you're talking in the range is completely different. Range
Max minus minimum.
Max minus minimum value. Okay. This is entire data set. When you talk about the box plot, you will be talking about percentile. How many of them heard about the term called as percentile?
Yes, we did. Yes, Sandeep gave us very good, session on this percentile.
Okay. The range you're talking in the min and max is talking about in a box plot, it talks about the percentiles, not the range of values. This range is for entire data set. Okay. The min and max in the box plot talks about the percentiles. Percentile talks about the relative position of the data. Relative position. This talks about the entire range of the data. It will not talk about the position. That is the difference between range in max minus minimum is different. The min and max values in box plot is completely different. That talks about percentiles. Okay. Okay, guys. I don't want to extend this session furthermore. If you have any other questions, kindly drop an email to success. We will definitely get addressed. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the session today. And I too enjoyed by addressing your questions. It's a fruitful session. If you would like to, kindly go back through the recording once again. We have discussed ample number of examples in a real-time scenarios as well. Thank you. Yes, I would strongly appreciate if you can provide your valuable feedback. That is out of 9 and 10 are considered as satisfactory. Below them are considered as unsatisfactory. Feel free to provide your valuable feedback. Okay. Can you do that as a token of appreciation of this particular session?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we do.
See you in the upcoming sessions, guys. Till then, make your hands dirty, explore more and more, keep a research on your learnings. Always explore the things. If you be on the hold, I will share these files with you. And these files will be uploaded in your LMS. No need to worry about it. If you have any of the questions, drop an email to success@godinschool.com with a proper question along with the screenshot so that we can address in a better way. Okay. 1 second, guys. There is only one file is attached. Yeah. Stats.clarification session as well as book 1 is the Excel file that I have used in the session. Okay. Yeah. Over to you, Ramya. I have clarified all the doubts that were raised by the students. It's over to you now. Ramya, are you there? Oh, okay, guys. We are going to end the session. Kindly provide your valuable feedback. See you in the upcoming sessions. Yes, this recording will be uploaded in your LMS along with the files which I've shared. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahesh. Thank you for addressing all the queries. Yeah, guys, I want everyone to provide the feedback for today's session. As you all know, 10 and 9 is considered that you are satisfied with the today's session, and anything below 9 will be considered that we need to improve. All right. I want everyone to provide any comments or any suggestions that you may have so that we can improve from the upcoming sessions. All right. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.